Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath and general anesthetics, very important and very dynamic topic, very important for all the students, for medical and paramedical students. General anesthetics, GA. Here I have shown the propofol, propofol, PRO, pro stands for professor, like that you can remember. See here, propofol. It is a number one. That's why here 1% only they are using. See, injection, only 1% they are using because professor is number one, professor. Okay, like that you can remember easily. Okay, propofol. It is a emulsion, IV route. Since it is a number one here, it is a IV. See, intravenous emulsion, like that remember. I stands for IV, I stands for 1%. Professor is number one. Okay, it is a widely used by all the doctors, widely, very widely used. Okay, right. And we are studying a subject of pharmacology that we know very well, pharmacology one theory. And the today's topic is general anesthetics and pre-anesthetics. See, pre-anesthetics are not anesthetics at all. Pre-anesthetics are not anesthetic. It doesn't produce any anesthesia. Okay, it reduces the anxiety, pre-anesthetic. Because why you are calling as a pre-anesthetics means these are the medications we are giving just before the general anesthesia. Directly we are not giving a general anesthesia. First we are reducing the patient anxiety. That's why we are using a pre-anesthetics. But pre-anesthetics do not produces any anesthesia. That point very strongly you have to keep in your mind. Very, very, very important. Three terms are here important: general anesthetic, pre-anesthetic, local anesthetics. Very important topics. Okay, as a medical student, it's your prime duty to know all these differences. And here you can see the local versus general anesthetics. See, local anesthetics when you are using, whenever you want to do a small surgeries like a teeth or eye surgery, then you are using a local anesthetic. It produces anesthesia, loss of sensation only in this area. Okay, that is in the peripheral nerves. We know that side nerves which are present here, peripheral nerve. But whereas a general anesthetic, it works on the central nervous system, CNS. See here, site of action, central nervous system, general anesthesia, peripheral nerves here. Area of the body involved, whole body is involved anesthesia. Here, anesthesia is restricted only to the small area. Consciousness, patient he can't feel any sensation in case of general anesthesia. Even though you touch him, you call him, okay, you beat him, no response in general anesthesia. Whereas here it is not like that. He will respond as usual, as a common man, same. Okay, and vital organs, vital functions. Doctors has to take care of vital functions of here because total entire body in the anesthesia condition, unconscious condition. Okay, like that, all these are the different conditions, the difference between the general anesthesia and local anesthesia. Main important thing here, major surgery preferred, general anesthesia is preferred. Minor surgery preferred, local anesthesia is preferred. That's it. Okay, don't use general anesthesia for major surgeries. Yeah, that is about the local anesthetic and general anesthetic. And now we will see the operation theater room and pre-anesthetic, where the pre-anesthetic and general anesthetics are given. So local anesthetic, keep it aside. Now the topic is already over. I have already uploaded the video that you can be watch it. Here, dress changing before the operation to the patient. This is a dress changing room. Later, anesthesia room. In this room only, see how they are giving anesthesia. Doctors will give anesthesia. Then only they will go for major surgery. This is the process of general anesthetics. First, changing the dress, bringing to the anesthetic room. In the anesthetic room, patient will be given anesthetic, suitable anesthetic. Later, they will shift it to the operation theater. There, they will do the surgery. This is the things happen. But what happened? In the anesthesia, consciousness will not be there. That we know very well. But what happened? Before entry into the dress changing room, patient will feel tension. They are changing the dress. Okay, they are wearing a blue color or green color dress. They are giving, nurses are giving. Okay, so what happened? Anxiety, patient will feel anxiety. Due to that anxiety, some of the anesthetic drugs will not work because of that anxiety. So in order to reduce that anxiety, doctors are giving a pre-anesthetic before entry into the dressing room. Before entry into the dressing room, doctors will reduce the tension, your patient tension, by giving a pre-anesthetic medication. So pre-anesthetics are the not at all anesthetics. It reduces the patient tension. That point strongly you have to keep in your mind. See, these are the medications used before the anesthesia to make it more pleasant, more safe. And general anesthesia, here you can see general anesthesia. These are the medications used to produce reversible, very important, reversible loss of sensation. Sensation you will lose either 1 day or 2 day or half day, whatever it may be. Patient will lose the sensation, but it is reversible. Again, it comes back. Otherwise, it will be very problematic. The most of the students, they are confusing here. Loss of sensation, loss of sensation. So only they are using one word: loss of sensation, loss of sensation, loss of consciousness. Reversible loss of sensation, reversible loss of consciousness is important here. Yeah. See, these are the pre-anesthetics. What they will do, it relieves the anxiety. Main anxiety, it will be reduced. Reduced anxiety. Otherwise, your anesthetics may not work. Even though doctors are giving anesthetic, it cannot work. Relief of fear. Fear. This is called apprehension. To produce the amnesia, temporary loss of memory. Temporarily, your mind will become a blank. Pre-anesthetics. Okay, to penetrate the supplement analgesic action, to potentiate it, analgesic action will be potentiated. Analgesic action of the general anesthetic. General anesthetics are also having analgesia action. That analgesia action will be potentiated by the pre-anesthetics, right? To decrease the secretion, all body secretions, if HCl, saliva, if it is a secreting, it is a very irritating to the doctors to do surgery. It is very uncomfortable. So what they will do, they will give antacid. So it reduces all the body secretion, GIT secretion, so that operation they can do well. Otherwise, it will be very problematic for the doctors. To decrease the secretion, to decrease the vagal stimulation, anti-emetic effect, to avoid the emesis, to decrease the acidity they will reduce it, to decrease the volume of gastric juice. All these examples, very important example. Opioids, analgesic, opioid analgesic, you know very well. Sedations, anti-anxiety drugs, anticholinergics. All these, each one is another separate chapter. Anti-analgesic, anticholinergic, one separate chapter. Anti-anxiety, one separate chapter. Okay. Anti-emetic drugs, antacids. All these are the pre-anesthetic medication. Pre-anesthetic medication never produces the anesthesia. Never produces. But however, they are giving a before the general anesthesia only. Yeah, very important diagram. There are a total 4 stages are there. Number one, analgesia in the production of the general anesthesia. Only 4 stages are there. Number one, first analgesia. Number two, delirium. Number three, surgical anesthesia. Here only in this stage only they will do surgery. That's why they called as a surgical anesthesia. And finally, medullary paralysis. Your medulla, respiratory center will be paralyzed. No respiration at all in this stage. That it is very dangerous stage. See here pulse. See here the cross mark. See, this is a respiration. So total how many stages are there? 4 stages are there. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Analgesia, delirium, surgical anesthesia. 3, that is only the major surgeries they will do. 4, 1 is the medullary paralysis. Third stage is very important. In that third stage, again, there is a 4 stages are there. Like that you can remember. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and here 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that you can remember. And if you see the respiration, stage 1 is normal respiration. See here, all the red marks you observe very carefully. All these red marks. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. That is also full length is there. Normal respiration is there. See here, respiration is normal. Thoracic respiration and abdominal respiration. Both are normal. Here what happened? Frequency is reduced. See here 1, 2, 3. Only 3 are there. So here 5. And here the length also reduced. See here. Here also little bit length is reduced. Frequency is reduced. Okay. Whereas here both are reducing. Frequency is reducing. Length is also reducing. See here slowly. And finally medullary paralysis. Medulla, we know that it is a respiratory center is present in the medulla. Medullary paralysis means death. This is nothing but a death. That's it. The coma stage, you can say it is a coma stage. That's it. So like that. Here frequency is reduced, volume is reduced. Here see, frequently reducing here. See how drastically reducing. Abdominal, this is abdominal respiration. Okay. And ocular movement, normal ocular movement, eye movement is not, and fixed eyes you will get here. Fixed eyes, it cannot, you cannot change it. That. And all these are the reflexes, like a eyelid. What about your reflex, patient reflex about the light, corneal reflex? It go on reducing. Light reflex will be there up to this stage. Okay, eyelid will be there up to delirium. Okay, like pharyngeal will be there up to first stage of the third, like that. And skeletal muscle, that you know very well, how the skeletal muscle will be, movement will be there. Here normal tone will be there, skeletal muscle. Here it increases and decreases, upper end and both lower end. Either it may become a very tough or it may become a this one, and finally it is reducing. See how the sharp is. BP also, here normal BP is there, and here lower end BP and higher end BP both will be dilated. Wide BP you will get. Later again they will reduce it. Okay, automatically it will be reduced in the surgical anesthesia. So most of the surgical operations will do. This is a heart rate. Heart rate will be normal up to here, and later it increases and decreases. Again it decreases. This is the thing. And here you can find the respiratory center. The same sentences what I have shown here, you can be write in your examination in the running matter. The diagram is also important. Running matter is also important in the exam. You can be right. Yeah, when you come to the class of general anesthesia, majorly students are doing a mistake. Number of students are doing a mistakes here. General anesthetics are divided into inhalations, injections. See here, this is an inhalation. Inhalation means we know very well. Okay, so again, two types of inhalations are there: gaseous and liquids. Liquid. So generally, students will think that a liquid means it will be taken. You have to take inside. No, no, not at all. That is very, 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 very important. Liquids here both are there. Inhalations means you will think that only in the gases, like that you will think. Don't think, never think like that, because it is very, very important thing. Gaseous inhalation means nitrous oxide, that we know very well. Laughing gas will be there, gaseous. And here you can see all these are the liquid inhalations. They will make you like this. Vaporizer, they will use vaporizer. Ether, halothane, enfluorine, isoflurane, desflurane, sevoflurane. All these fluorine, ether, hello, hi, hello, halothane, like that. Ether means space. That is a sky. We know very well. Ether means sky. Okay. Halothane, halo, and the remaining all are the fluorines. Okay. All these are the liquids. Fluorine, fluid. Fluorine means fluid. Fluid means liquid, but inhalation only. It's a liquid only, but not intravenous injection. In the examination, they will do classification by the route of action and what is its stage. Either it's a liquid stage, either inhalation route or IV injection. These points are very important in the competitive examination. Here you can see ether, diethyl ether. This is a structural formula, diethyl ether. Like that, easily you can remember with the help of this picture. Halothane, hello, okay, halothane. See, bromine is there, chlorine is there, halogenations, halogen compounds are. That's why bromine, halogens we know very well. Bromine, chlorine are halogens we know. That's why it is called a halothane, halogens. And fluorines, very important one. All these are. See, if you see in this images and directly product, you can remember. If you are reading simply the matter in the textbook, if you are turning on, you can't remember. You will feel that you can, but it is not possible. Okay, see sevoflurane. Here you can see. Very important company. This is Baxter, one of the formulation company. Okay, parenteral products, Baxter, very important one, Baxter company. After completing your pharmacy course, you can join there. See here, sevoflurane, see sevoflurane structure. And this is isoflurane, iso means the same side, like that you can remember, iso. And enflurane, see here, enflurane, see here name, ethyrene. Okay, liquid for inhalation. See here, they have wrote here neatly, liquid for inhalation, liquid for inhalation. Suprane, desflurane. All these are the fluorides. Okay, liquids for inhalation purpose only, right? Okay. Yeah. Next, general anesthetic, intravenous injections. These are the injections. Okay. And inducing agents, number one here. Inducing agents like a Paytm, you can remember Paytm. Paytm. Propofol, first initial slide I have shown, Professor, number one, 1% intravenous emulsion we are using. Etomitide, Easter, Paytm, like that you can remember. Thiopentone sodium, etomidate, methohexitone sodium, IV. That's why here I have mentioned Paytm you are giving through the IV injection only. And these are the slower acting agents, slowly acting agent, like a diazepam, palm oil, you can remember, palm oil, like midazolam, lorazepam, diazepam, all these are called as a benzodiazepines. Palm you can remember with the help of palm oil. And ketamine. Ketamine is in Hindi, it is a small insect. Ketamine, it is also dissociative, very important, because when you will get dissociate, like that you can remember. Dissociative anesthetic, ketamine, number of times it was appeared in the, and opioid analysis, like Fanta, if you drink Fanta, you will get anesthesia. But it is not IV injection. But all these are the IV injections only. That point you have to keep in your mind very strongly. Only inhalations are there, injections are there, IV injections. Okay. Fentanyl, opioid analgesic. You will lose your sensation, pain also, analgesia. Fentanyl, fantastic, Fenta. Yeah, most of the general anesthetics, almost all general anesthetics will be acted by the GABA receptors. GABA A. GABA is nothing but a cooling. GABA, if higher the amount of the GABA in your brain, you will feel very happy. Your nerves will not be get excited. Okay, if GABA is not there, your nerves will be excited. So you will be consciousness. So what you have to do, the doctors will suppress your nerves by giving all these general anesthetics. So it acts on the GABA receptor. See, potentiate the action of a inhibitory transmitter. It GABA is nothing but an inhibitory transmitter, always inhibits the excitatory nerves. Okay, so it potentiates the GABA action. So prevention of neuron excitement, and finally it gives the anesthetic. This is common. You are very lucky because almost all anesthetics, general anesthetics are same mechanism of action. Otherwise, you have to learn each and every one different. Okay, and ketamine. This is a separate one. Ketamine, a dissociative. Keta, I already told, intravenous injection. Ketamine, NMDA receptor antagonist. NMDA, that point you have to keep in your mind. Agonist or antagonist? Antagonist, that point you have to keep in your mind. Here you can see etomidate, Paytm propofol, first P, propofol. Number 2, E, etomidate injection. You can see here, Pfizer company, number one company, Pfizer. Like that, all these products you have to keep in your mind. Paytm, thiopentane sodium injection, Thiowell. Okay, well, Nora family, Wellona Pharma. Okay, thiopenta sodium. And here methotrexate, PTM, no, M, methotrexate sodium for injection. Ketamine, this is a ketamine HCl injection. All these things you have to see it regularly. You have to watch all these products regularly. You have to go to a medical shop, but it is not possible. That's why I made you. If you are reading it simply, Fanta, this is a Fanta. I told no, last one, fantastic. Okay, citrate injection for intravenous or intramuscular injection, Fanta. Okay. Yeah, nitrous oxide. One by one we will see. Laughing gas. It is also called as a laughing gas. It is a cheap, it is a economical, okay, it is a cheap anesthesia and analgesic effect. It is having a both. It is a fast onset of action and fast recovery also. Recovery also there. And it is given, this percentage is very important. It is given in the form of a 70% of nitrous oxide, 25 to 30% of oxygen. This is very important. 25 to 30% of oxygen is mixing, plus 0.2 to 2% is general halogen they are giving. It has a little effect on the respiration, heart, and BP has a little effect. But mainly thing is it kills the B12. That is a main adverse effect. It interacts and degrades the vitamin B12. That is a very that's why this point is very important, and they will ask you in the examination definitely. Degrades the vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is very important for the neuron system. Okay, contraindications in the uh, pneumothorax, okay, air embolus, the obstructive middle ear, okay, that is not a thing. And this is also very halogen. It is a volatile liquid, sweet odor, non-irritating, non-explosive, poor analgesic, potent anesthetic, but it's potent, very potent anesthetic, and it dilates the here. One of the plus point is halothane. Halothane. Asthma patients, it is very useful because it dilates the bronchi. That's why if suppose patient is already asthmatic and they are doing some operation, some other any other operation, but patient is asthma, you prefer the halothane. Doctors will give the halothane because it is having a dilation action. It is very important for that. That is one of the added advantage. That's why. But don't give adverse effect hepatitis in jaundice. Don't give this type of thing. So contraindications in the jaundice, and cerebrospinal fluid pressure is also very increased, means don't give a halothane. Very, very important. And thiopentone sodium, shivering like this. This is one of the disadvantage of the thiopentone. See here, adverse effects. Laryngo, laryngospasm, shivering, delirium, or these are the some of the disadvantages. It is ultra short acting. Thiopenta. Penta means powerful. Penta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powerful. Yeah. Yeah. Contraindications, hypersensitivity to barbiturates and hypotension. Some of the things are there. Right. Propofol, I have already told. Number one, professor, liquid, 1% emulsion. Quick action is there. But here it is similar to thiopentane, but more quicker and potent. It is a very safe for the pregnancy. This point you have to keep now. Professor is very good for pregnancy, like that you can remember. It increases the intracranial pressure. That is a pressure, because professor means some pressure will be there. Pressure. Okay, intracranial pressure it increases. That is one of the disadvantages. And ketamine. These are the advantages and the several disadvantages of the ketamine. Don't use for the BP patient. It increases the BP. That's why ketamine, general anesthetic, don't use for the thing. Okay, it causes a dissociative anesthetic. Okay, for action and recovery. Childrens are tolerated better. Ketamine tolerated better. Good for repeated use. Okay, and dressing for the burns, small burns, etc. Okay, adverse effect, hallucinations. These are the some of the adverse effects, right? Okay, and finally the benzodiazepines and opioids, small points are there that you can be. So I will end my session here. Right.